How's it going, everybody? I have a bit of an announcement to make. If you are over on my Discord, we are going to be hosting a series of tournaments in what is going to be called the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Now, this is not a unique idea. There's already a Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series that has been happening for a while, but it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Originally, I had the idea, and it was called Yu-Gi-Oh! Through the Ages. And then I dropped it because we didn't really have a good way of making it work. Now, though, I want to introduce you all to something that will do the job that I am looking for. So what are we going to be doing? We are going to be, over on my Discord server and over on my stream, we are going to be having a series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. The rules of the tournaments are fairly simple. The idea right now is for them to be star chip based. If you remember the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, everybody had a set of star chips, and they had to win 10 star chips in order to get into a final tournament. All players started with 2 star chips, and they bet star chips on their games to play. But how are we going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh with one another? Well, that's easy. We're going to be using a program called Dueling Book. It's actually completely free. It's available on the web. You just go to duelingbook.com, and that's how we're going to be engaging in one-on-one fights in the game. But what cards are we going to be using? Are you going to have to remember the 7 bajillion texted cards that are currently in the game right now? Well, I figured we'll actually do something a little more fun than that. So, in this progression series, every player is going to be given a starting set of booster packs, because over on my Discord, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bot now that allows our admins to distribute digital booster packs to players who are entering the tournament. The first 3 booster packs that were allowed in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series are Legend of Blue Eyes, Magic Ruler, and Metal Raiders, respectively. So all players will be giving a starting set of cards consisting of 20 booster packs from each of those sets. Every week on Mondays, players may request up to 5 booster packs from any set of their choice to increase their collections. If a player enters at a date later than other players have, we will be implementing catch-up mechanics as we go. If you enter an actual tournament that we will be hosting, you'll get 3 booster packs of your choice as soon as you enter to go ahead and beef up your collection as well. And like I said, tournaments will be structured with Duelist Kingdom rules. That way, if people have different schedules and they want to challenge random people instead of having to be pitted against people one at a time the way you would in a normal tournament, this will hopefully allow everybody to work on whatever schedules they happen to be on. A tournament would last for about a week and then end with an actual top 8 style tournament matchup in the end. And maybe I'll be a part of that top 8, maybe I won't. Depends on how you guys end up doing. If a player has 0 star chips, you bet your star chips and you run out, then you are eliminated from the tournament and you have to wait until the next tournament to participate again. But you are able to play any number of non-tournament sanctioned duels that you want. So if you go over to my Discord and go to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Section, and here I'll actually show you what we have. So if you are looking at the Discord and you go over to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion area, you'll be able to actually challenge other players to a game. In order to get your deck, all you have to do, or get your starting stuff, you will go into this Discord and you will type $enter. That will enter you into the tournament, and then Raz, whenever she is available, will be able to give you your booster packs. In order to figure out how many booster packs you have available to open, you will go $status, and that will tell you you have a certain number of packs you can open and a link to your collection. To open up a pack, all you have to do is hit $pack. Let's say this says you have 5 packs available, so you would open up 5 packs, and then that would take you over here. A bot will message you and will tell you what you got from your pack. And you can open them one at a time, or you can open them all at once. Completely depends on what you want to do, how you like to crack your booster packs, however you want that dopamine rush to come. But once you have your packs opened, then you're going to head over to that link that Status gave you, and you'll be able to see your entire collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you have amassed for the Yu-Gi-Oh progression series we're going to be doing. From here, you can go over to Deck Builder and build a deck with whatever cards you have found, and then you hit Export. Export will give you a download of a Yu-Gi-Oh program.deck. From there, all you do is you head over to Dueling Book, create an account, and hit Import Deck, and select your deck file. That will import your deck automatically into the game, and then you are ready to play with any other players. Make sure to go ahead and hit the bypass limit button, because we are using older rules with cards that are in various states of being banned, limited, etc. To figure out what limited list we are using to start out the December 2022 Forbidden and Limited list for the game. That way there is a little bit of balancing going on. Now, I am up in the air on whether or not we are going to implement our own unique banned and limited list. I'm not 100% certain how we want to go about that just yet, but we will see how things shake out with the very first tournament. As soon as you enter the tournament, you'll get your 60 packs as well as an extra 3 packs for tournament entry, and a date will be set for us to go ahead and start things off. It'll probably end up being in about a week. We will start the actual first tournament. This should give everybody about a week to get their decks built up, get in some practice games with other people. If you haven't learned how to play the card game yet, but you do want a chance to play with me and other players in this tournament and all the events we're going to be doing with it going forward, then it would behoove you to go ahead and take a look at the rules of the game. There is actually a link to a fairly cringy but useful YouTube video that will give you a rundown of how to play the game, and it's in there in the Discord. So if you end up needing help with any of your commands, feel free to ask in the discussion channel, and people will be able to help you if you forget which commands let you enter tournaments, which commands let you open up booster packs, check your decks, build your stuff, any of that fun stuff. Other players who have been doing this for a little while will be able to give you assistance there. And if you ever want to challenge me to a duel specifically, I will be accepting challenge requests while I am streaming for probably about an hour or two per stream. We'll go ahead and have that as designated time for people to go ahead and send challenges my way. And who knows, we might even have some type of system where people who do successfully beat me in a handful of games can maybe get their hands on a couple of booster packs to beef up their decks before the actual tournament starts. So who knows? We'll go ahead and hopefully this ends up being a decently fun thing. I think it will be. There's no money required for entry. All prizes for the tournaments will be done as booster packs for people's collections as well. So everything is being handled just internally here. So if you like old school card games, if you like just competition with your friends, maybe this will be a fun thing to do. And if you've wanted a chance to beat my face in at something because I've made you mad, a card game is probably the best way to do this. So that'll be a fun little community thing we're going to be doing for a while. With that said, thank you all for watching. I know this is a very weird update to get, but I want to go ahead and make this as much of a success as I possibly can. So if you want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh with me, that is a perfect way of doing so. And hopefully I will see you guys in the tournament. As always, everybody, insert end video tagline here.